Hey guys, how you guys doing from your favorite holiday cheer couple? No, I'm just playing.
Cheerleading couple.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's your favorite couple checking in for a nice little Christmas special. What are we doing today, babe?
Today we are doing our top 5 favorite Christmas movies of all time.
Fix my hat here. As you see, we got a nice little hot toasty fire in the background here in Ukraine. So we're enjoying ourselves. So we're gonna give you our famous quotes, a little synopsis of the Christmas movies. You guys have probably seen them all. I think, do we have any of the same? I don't know yet.
I don't know.
We're about to find out. Make sure if you have any comments, criticism, let us know, because I know Teresa's are about to be hot garbage. About to be spoiled eggnog, baby.
Okay.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Okay, Cam, you are gonna start us off.
Yes, my number 5 is a holiday hood classic, Friday After Next. Have you seen it before?
I've never heard of Friday.
Have you seen Friday?
Yeah.
So have you seen Next Friday?
No.
So okay, so it's the Friday after next Friday. So it's the end of the trilogy.
Okay.
So the movie is with Ice Cube and Mike Epps. The beginning of the movie, they get jacked by Santa. He takes all their money, all their presents, and unfortunately their rent money. So they pretty much figure out a master plan to charge everybody in the hood to come party with them, and that's how they get their rent money.
Sounds like a classic.
Love this movie because it's a black movie, it's a hood classic, and I love Friday.
Okay, I love Friday, so maybe I'll love this movie.
Favorite scene in this movie is probably any scene with Cat Williams. Cat Williams, after this movie, explodes into famous comedian on TV.
Have a favorite quote?
Do I have a favorite quote?
Yes.
Not that I can say that's PA. This movie is rated R, so there's a lot of good quotes. So, all right, babe, what's your movie?
Okay, number 5. I went a little bit more maybe classic.
Okay.
I went with The Grinch.
Okay, The Grinch, 2000. This is the one with Jim Carrey, right?
Yes, this is one we just watched. I don't think I have to say the synopsis of The Grinch. I think everybody kind of gets that.
Yeah.
But I will say this may be my most quotable movie.
I would say so. You quoted this movie like no other when we watched it.
I know every single word in this movie. I think one of my favorite quotes from the movie is when he's supposed to go to the Hubilation and he's like looking through his planner and he's like, dinner with myself? I can't cancel that again.
Do you have another favorite scene? Tell us that one.
When Cindy Lou, who is in her room and she's singing Where Are You Christmas?
Can you sing for us real quick?
Yeah, thank you for the plug. Where are you Christmas? We should do a song together next time.
We probably should.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, Cam, number 4
is You Took It From Me. Copycat City out here. The Grinch 2000, Jim Carrey is my number 4, coming in number 4.
Love that.
I haven't seen this movie since probably 2000, 2003 when it first came out. When we just watched it again, it immediately shot up my Christmas list movie because Jim Carrey absolutely on every scene he in just takes over the movie and he's extremely funny. Also, the MVP of the movie is Max the dog. He's the real MVP. When he's dancing like this, that one scene, when he's dancing like this to the Christmas music.
Do you have a favorite quote?
The Grinch flashback story when he cuts himself shaven and the young marriage goes, what a hack job. Didn't I laugh for about 10 minutes after that?
Yeah, that's so awful. That's not funny.
Favorite scene obviously is the end when Jim Carrey, the Grinch, gets his heart back. From him. Yeah.
That's like your heart when you started dating me.
That is so true. That movie pretty much is the base of Christmas, right? Like, doesn't matter what you have, family, community, togetherness is Christmas spirit. Yo, boy, yo. Is that how it goes? Is that how it goes?
Something like that.
What is your number 4, Teresa?
I went with a holiday rom-com, The Holiday.
Ooh, The Holiday. I've never seen that.
Haven't?
What do you want to tell me about it?
Okay, so you've never seen it, right?
Synopsis. Never seen it before.
You would love it because Kim loves a good rom-com. Okay, there's 2 women in like these unhappy relationships. They switch houses. One's from LA, one's from London. And it's just about how they have this new fresh start. My favorite quote is when Kate Winslet is at dinner with this old man producer and he's talking to her about her life. And he was like, if you're not the leading actress in your own movie, then what's the point?
We gotta watch that. You're probably gonna put me on a lot of Christmas movies on your list.
I know.
Sure.
All right, Cam, number 3.
My number 3 is Jingle All the Way. Have you seen it before?
Yeah, when like
Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's get it. I can't wait to talk about this bad boy. That made my top 5. That made my top 3 actually. All right, Jingle All the Way is one of the best bad movies of all time. You know what a bad movie like that's really good.
You know I actually do.
So I used to watch it all the time with my cousin Landry.
Okay.
It's a quotable movie in its own sense because everything Arnold Schwarzenegger says is a quotable. Like, this is a quote. I'll give you an example. Phil Hartman, when he's touching his wife's cookies and he's on the phone, Arnold Schwarzenegger says, "Put the cookie down." Like, even though he says that, that's probably one of the funniest quotes in the whole movie.
Cookies! Put that cookie down now!
So Arnold Schwarzenegger does last minute shopping to get Turbo Man, a doll that his son Jamie wants, and he does everything the last minute to get it done. He does all kinds of crazy stuff. Gets in a fight with a bunch of like fake Santas that steal from him. So it's a pretty good movie.
It sounds amazing.
It sounds amazing. Plus, who doesn't like Arnold Schwarzenegger movies? Also, my favorite scene from this movie, forgot to talk about that, is probably at the end when Arnold Schwarzenegger he turns into Turbo Man doll in the parade to try and get the doll. So Jamie figures it out it's him. So Jamie eventually doesn't need the Turbo Man doll itself because his dad is Turbo Man. It's precious. His family is there with him for Christmas, and that's what Jamie appreciates most, not a doll. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Good job, baby. You killed it. Put the cookie down. Okay. Put the cookie down.
Is there an IMDb fact you have about the movie?
Yes, Turbo Man was based on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers dolls from back in the days. That cuts me deep because I know my parents went through hell to get me one of those dolls. So, all right, babe, you're number 3. What is it?
It's A Wonderful Life.
All right, tell us about It's a Wonderful Life, because I know I've never seen this, so tell me what it's about.
Okay, I'll try to do a quick 30-second synopsis.
Quick
okay?
synopsis.
George Bailey is a hometown hero. He's our main character. He owns a bank with his uncle, and he lives this wonderful life. There's this other businessman named Mr. Potter who owns another bank who steals money from him, and George Bailey loses money for everyone in the town. So then he is like, I just wish I was never born. So then he's about to jump off a bridge, and Clarence, an angel, comes and is like,
you really love this movie. Keep going.
I love it.
Keep going.
And then he takes him back in his life, and he sees if he was never born, how many people would be miserable.
Do you have a favorite quote from this movie?
So at the end, like, a bell rings, and he says, every time bell rings, an angel gets its wings, because that's what Clarence told him.
You get on that movie for sure. I apologize. Whoever's watching this, I have not seen It's a Wonderful Life.
That's okay. All right, Cam, number 2.
We reached the top 2, babe. You excited?
Yeah, I am.
A Christmas Story.
Sorry.
Coming in at number 2.
Okay.
It's a movie that you probably have seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a young boy named Ralphie growing up in the Midwest. His ultimate dream for this Christmas is to get the Red Ryder BB gun rifle. Red Ryder BB gun rifle. Ralphie wants to get his Red Ryder BB gun rifle. That's pretty good, huh?
That was really impressive.
Anyway, so he asked his mom, dad, even his teacher, and they all told him to shoot his eye out. And by the end of the movie, the last gift he gets behind the tree, his dad gets him the rifle. So
Aww.
This movie means a lot to me because my first time seeing it was in 7th grade in middle school. And every year after that, I've watched it at least one time for Christmas Eve. I make sure I watch it one time. Hopefully I can continue that tradition with Teresa and our future kids.
Aww.
Right, babe?
Do you have a favorite scene?
Favorite scene? One of my favorite scenes is probably towards the end when his Aunt Carol gets him a pink bunny suit because she always thinks he's a girl every Christmas. His dad goes, looks like a deranged Easter bunny. And he almost pretty much shoots his eye out. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it before.
Have you gotten something you didn't think you were gonna get and then you get it?
Yes, my dad played this trick on me. He was like, son, they ran out of skateboards you wanted. I couldn't get it for you this year. And sure enough, that dude whipped out, there was a box by the corner of the room and it was a skateboard I wanted. Do you have a present like that?
I have a present that I didn't get.
That you didn't get?
Yeah.
Or lots of gifts?
A Magic Attic Girl doll. Both of my sisters got it, and I got a doll. Magic Attic Girl was a knockoff of American Girl dolls. I got a bald baby. I'll get over it sometime.
Okay. All right, babe. What is your number 2 movie?
Home Alone 1.
Home Alone 1. Yes, I was waiting for this to come up. Why is Home Alone your number 2? I'm actually shocked at this. I thought it'd be your number 1.
It was very close between my number 1 and number 2.
So number 1 and number 2 are pretty much kind of a toss-up
yeah.
for it.
Pretty much everyone who's anyone has seen it.
Mr. McAllister.
Yeah, Kevin McAllister is home alone.
He's home alone. His parents, where are they going?
They're going to Paris, I think, in the first one.
Yeah, that's right. Paris.
And Marvin, Harry, they're burglars. What are they called? The
wet bandits, I think. The weird name. He turns on the sink. They turn on the sink. That's like their calling card.
Yeah.
So what does this movie mean to you?
This was also one of the ones we'd watch every every Christmas.
Okay.
It is my favorite soundtrack during Christmas and not during Christmas. There's one song everybody needs to go turn this on. It's called Mom's Return. I play it every single day.
That's Teresa's theme song. Listen to that when you work out too?
I actually do.
Do you
when
really?
I'm running?
Loser alert! No, I'm playing. I'm joking. That's very sweet, babe.
Yeah,
That's very sweet of you. All right, do you have a favorite scene?
I'm gonna be a sucker and say the ending when Mom's Return is playing the song. So Mom returns. I think is it just she returns home.
Yeah, she comes
and she goes, Kevin, and he turns around, Mom, and then they hug.
That's a pretty sad. I mean, it's a tearjerker scene for sure.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite quote from the movie by any chance?
And when Kevin is going through Buzz's things and he pulls out the picture and he goes, Buzz's girlfriend, woof.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Woof.
And my IMDb fact is that picture of that girl is actually the director's son, because they thought it'd be messed up if it was an actual girl.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Isn't that funny?
All right,
Cam.
Can we get a drummer boy drum roll? I know that's not your favorite song.
Yeah,
Tell them about why you don't like that song.
I just don't like that song.
Play my drum.
Cam's number one.
My number one is it's Home Alone. Teresa took mine again. She took mine, but it's all good.
Number
Home Alone's a
one?
classic. It's my number one movie for sure. It's probably one of the best movies ever made.
Like Christmas or just in general?
Christmas, me personally, just in general. This is all around just great movie. You can watch this. Obviously, you can watch this any time of the year, any place. Like it's a classic movie. This movie means a lot to me because my family and I have watched this movie all the time.
When did you start watching? How old were you?
I want to say like 4 or 5 at good old cousin Landry's house at the time.
Used to watch movies together.
Me and him watch all these movies, so yeah, it's a very quotable movie for sure.
Do you have a favorite quote?
Yes, I'd say when Kev is perving on his uncle, and I'm just playing. He's recording his uncle in the shower, and his uncle turns around in the shower and goes, "Get out of here, nosy pervert! I'm gonna slap you silly."
Get out of here, you nosy little pervert, or I'm gonna slap you silly.
That's for sure my favorite quote.
Really
Even though there's plenty of quotes in the movie that are hilarious. My favorite scene, probably, to get a little soft heart, I'd probably say the church scene. When the neighbors, his daughter's in the church singing in the choir. And he's telling the story of how he hasn't talked to his son in years, and Kevin's kind of talking him through that and whatnot. And also, my favorite song from that album and Christmas song, "Oh Holy Night" is playing.
Give us a sample.
Oh Holy Night. Isn't that great? Do I have a good voice?
It's really good.
It's a great scene. It's a powerful scene, and it's before the pretty much the climax of the movie when Kevin starts to lay out the trap.
Oh, what's your favorite trap?
I'd say probably the tarantula on the face. Kevin puts the tarantula on his face, and he screams at the top of his lungs. Another favorite trap I have is when Harry walks through the door and he gets his head torched by the little gas thing, the gas torch.
Mine's when Harry walks through the door and all the feathers get on him and he's already sticky, so
Oh, you need to say, like, why are you wearing a chicken suit?
Yeah,
Why are you wearing a chicken suit? Okay, Teresa, drummer boy. All right, what is your number one?
My number one is A Christmas Carol, 1951. Okay.
I've never seen this one either, by the way. So you're pretty much a classical Christmas movie type goer
I am.
or watcher.
Okay, I'll give you a quick synopsis,
All
okay?
right.
You know Scrooge, right? Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes.
So he's a really rich man who picked money over his family. He gets visited by 3 ghosts. They take him back in his life and show him all the wrong he's done, and they give him this second chance at life, and it's just so heartwarming.
Do you have a favorite quote, favorite scene from the movie?
At the very end, when he is just like full of joy and he's hugging his maid, and he's like, "Oh, I have no reason to be so happy."
Oh, babe, that's good. You're hugging me pretty close too.
I am.
Holiday cheer over here. Why is this movie also important to you?
This was like my dad's favorite Christmas movie. We would always watch it, like my whole family.
Okay.
It was just like our Christmas tradition.
Okay. So how you feeling about your top 5 overall?
I mean, like I would watch those every Christmas when we have children. We're probably gonna let Jingle All the Way go though.
And Friday After Next to start. Probably my children shouldn't watch that off the jump. Live from Ukraine. It's getting a little hot in here, guys. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed our top 5 from your favorite couple.
From your favorite couple in your whole wide world.
Happy holidays and Happy New Year. Cameron spreading that Christmas cheer. So is Teresa. And I gotta turn this damn fire down. It's getting a little
It's so
toasty
hot.
in here.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
All right, see you guys on the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, bye guys.